Hi guys, our group is the Math Magicians, and our topic was on the support of productive struggle in mathematics. So, productive struggle in learning mathematics is really important, and by supporting productive struggle, you can help students understand their goals, the progress that they are making towards these goals, and what they need to do next. Instead of correcting student errors, supporting productive struggle will help the students develop better critical thinking skills and then stay motivated as well. If productive struggle is used correctly in the classroom, you should be able to notice that the students have overcome the challenges brought to them, gained the confidence through their success, and they now understand the importance of this concept for mathematics. When productive struggle is happening in the classroom, students can be seen working together or individually on these new math concepts. While working through these concepts, the students can get frustrated at times, and it is important to remind them as their teacher that they can work through it and that you understand their feelings. And it is also important to remind them that they can work together to help each other out. So what are teachers doing during this process? When teachers are supporting productive struggle in learning mathematics, they are allowing their students to work through the problems on their own. As students work on these problems, the teacher is monitoring the participation and the way in which they're working with one another. Having equal participation is so important in a classroom and for group work when you promote learning like this. Students will most likely have questions regarding their problems, but it is important to provide feedback and help while also not giving out the correct answers right away. This is because they have to struggle to find the answer in order to truly learn the concepts. Then they can eventually review it at the end of the lesson, and if they still do have these questions, you can answer them. It is also very important to praise students along the way and at the end for every effort that they made. So what are students doing during this process? Well, when students are being put into a lesson where they have to work individually or with a partner or group to find the answer to a problem, they're using their previous knowledge to come up with new ideas for a solution. This is very important for learning and occurs because they are able to test out new theories and ideas on their own. While they work through these problems, they often provide feedback to their peers and offer feedback as well in order to all succeed. Once they feel as though they have completed their new problem, it is common for the entire class to come together to discuss the possible solutions that were created by their peers. This here is an image that kind of goes through the learning challenge of productive struggle as like an individual, as a student. And so as you can see, it starts off with picking a concept. You identify like the problems, you examine all of the options of the solutions, and then you really strive to like find the answer. And then once you finally get that answer, you're able to explain it and clarify it, and then you're able to apply and relate this to the next concept that you are introduced to. So why do teachers need to keep this practice in mind when they are teaching? It shows students that it takes effort to make sense of mathematics. It creates classroom interaction between students and teacher, as well as the student-to-student relationships. It shows the students their struggles and weaknesses, as well as it shows the teachers that. Helps the students realize their mistakes and corrects them. You just have to remember to make sure you have them try to fix this mistake by themselves first, and then if they continue to struggle, you can go over it with them and help them. This method also helps to plan out the students' struggles and go over them in class, and it helps them practice perseverance, which is really important because it helps build a growth mindset. And as teachers, or future educators, it is our duty to help our students grow in learning. We're supposed to show kindness and understanding when they do struggle. It is important to have our students understand that it is hard at times, but as long as you have a growth mindset, you will go a long way. And as teachers, we need to help our students build these growth mindsets of their own. It is kind of a unique thing where if you get your students to believe I can't yet instead of I can't, it could make a big difference in their learning abilities.